Today, we're diving into one of the biggest questions in global health. Will the United States rejoin the World Health Organization? With the recent decision by the U.S. to withdraw from the World Health Organization, this topic has sparked debates worldwide. What led to this move? What happens now? And could the U.S. change its stance in the future? Let's break it all down. On January 20, 2025, new President Donald Trump signed an executive order to officially withdraw the U.S. from the World Health Organization. This isn't the first time this has happened. Back in 2020, during Trump's first term, he initiated a similar withdrawal, citing dissatisfaction with the World Health Organization's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic and what he called its favoritism toward China. However, that decision was reversed in 2021 when President Joe Biden rejoined the organization shortly after taking office. Now, with Trump back in the White House, the withdrawal is happening again. But the big question is, will this decision stick? Or could a future administration decide to rejoin, just as Biden did in 2021? Let's start with why the U.S. is pulling out. The Trump administration has highlighted three key reasons. First, there's dissatisfaction with how the World Health Organization handles global health crises. Critics argue that during the COVID-19 pandemic, the World Health Organization was slow to act and failed to hold certain countries accountable, particularly China. This has led to claims that the organization isn't as effective as it should be. Second, the U.S. contributes a significant amount of funding to the World Health Organization, around 18% of its total budget. Trump has argued that this is unfair, especially compared to countries like China, which contribute far less despite their size and influence. The administration believes that the U.S. is carrying too much of the burden, and this money could be better spent on domestic health programs. Third, there are concerns about the World Health Organization's independence. The U.S. administration has claimed that the organization is subject to political influence, which undermines its ability to operate impartially and effectively. While these reasons resonate with some, others see the withdrawal as a risky move. The World Health Organization plays a critical role in global health, from combating pandemics to coordinating vaccine distribution and addressing health challenges in vulnerable countries. By stepping away, the U.S. risks losing access to these resources and the ability to collaborate on global health initiatives. So, what does this mean for the future? Could the U.S. rejoin the World Health Organization under a different administration? It's certainly possible. In fact, history has already shown us that these decisions can be reversed. When Trump first withdrew from the World Health Organization in 2020, it took less than a year for Biden to bring the U.S. back into the fold. This suggests that a future administration could make a similar move, especially if public health challenges highlight the need for global cooperation. But let's not forget the immediate impacts of this withdrawal. The World Health Organization is set to lose one of its biggest financial contributors, which could significantly affect its ability to operate. From funding disease prevention programs to responding to health emergencies, the organization relies heavily on U.S. support. Without it, the World Health Organization could struggle to maintain its programs, particularly in low-income countries that depend on its aid. Domestically, the decision could also have consequences. While the administration has suggested that the money saved from World Health Organization contributions will be redirected to U.S. health programs, critics are skeptical. There's no guarantee that these funds will be used effectively, and some worry that the U.S. could face challenges in monitoring and responding to global health threats without the World Health Organization's resources. This decision also affects the U.S.'s role on the global stage. For decades, the U.S. has been a leader in global health, using its influence to shape policy and drive initiatives. By stepping away, the U.S. risks losing that leadership role. This could create an opportunity for other countries like China to take on a larger role within the World Health Organization, potentially shifting the balance of power in global health governance. So, what would it take for the US to rejoin the World Health Organization? It all comes down to political will. If a future administration sees value in the World Health Organization's work and believes that global cooperation is essential, rejoining is entirely possible. But for now, the focus is on what this withdrawal means in the short term for the US, for the World Health Organization, and for the world. What do you think? Was the decision to withdraw the right move, or do you think the US should rejoin the World Health Organization in the future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more updates on this topic and other important global issues.